Some big changes may be made in how Sheriff Joe Arpaio's department makes traffic stops. In federal court, attorneys for the Maricopa County Sheriff's Department and the ACLU went head-to-head on how to stop racial profiling within the department. While no official rulings were made, both sides agreed on dash cameras in some 200 MCSO units and an e-ticket machine that would print out for drivers outlining the reason why they were stopped. But they're still battling over how the sheriff will improve relations with the Latino community. Latino leaders want an advisory board formed. Sheriff's attorneys say, no way.
We just don't think that's a good idea in a system where we have open debate and free elections like we have in Maricopa County. It more than likely devolve into a bunch of argument.
One of the reasons that we're asking for an advisory board is because we're looking for transparency. We're looking for accountability. And one of the ways that we can have that is by means of this advisory board.
MCSO attorneys have 7 days to file their points against an advisory board, while the ACLU will have 7 days to respond. Judge Murray Snow says shortly later he will make his rulings. Immigration activists are looking for major reform, trying to protect against what they say is blatant racism, arguing there are plenty of people trying to find a legal route to stay here, and they shouldn't have to worry about police breaking the law. ABC 15's Noelani Graff spoke to a woman who says her son was targeted during one of these crime suppression sweeps, and she believes he was close to being deported here.
Yes, Steve, Patricia Rosas says her son was pulled over and arrested because of the color of his skin. She says the whole experience left her family in fear. It's been 2 years since life changed for Patricia Rosas' family.
With dark skin.
The very day SB 1070 was enacted, a Maricopa County Sheriff's deputy pulled over Rosas' son, Iban, claiming he ran the license plate and the owner had a warrant.
The car belonged to my brother.
Iban was arrested but released when Rosas' lawyer proved the ticket and story was bogus.
They checked my brother's background and he had no warrant for his arrest.
In truth, Iban was working without a visa. Rosas knows that is illegal, but doesn't believe officers should break the law either.
I believe that he acted illegally because we were pulled over based on the color of our skin.
Rosas now helps at Promise, Arizona, reaching out to help immigrants navigate the path to citizenship and discuss deportation issues. They hear story after story of what they believe is discrimination.
It's something that our community faces every single day.
Whether American-born Latinos or an undocumented worker, they claim racism on the road is a constant problem.
When they're going to and from work and they don't have proper documentations to actually drive, you know, they are always driving in fear.
Rosas says that fear even drove her other son to take his family and move away.
It's been very difficult for us because our family has been separated.
Rosas tells me both her sons have since been granted deferred action and now work legally. As for changes with MCSO, she and Promise Arizona agree something to hold officers accountable, deputies accountable, like showing a printed log of why someone is pulled over would be a good start.
I know the Sheriff's Department is challenging a lot of the contentions on the other side there. Thank you so much, Noelani.